What's going on? It's time for another live video. Rashawn here. What's going on, friends? What's happening, new friends? If you're in here, let me know you're in here. Drop a thumb. And what's happening, replay viewers? Happy Friday. So I wanted to talk about how to get towards the life that we want for 2019. I did a couple videos the other day, kind of talking about kind of the way that we're thinking and how the things that we do is Lily. What's up, Tim? Hey, what's up, Danielle? Appreciate you for all jumping in here right now. So I wanted to talk about what can we do towards working towards the life that we want for 2019. This is kind of something that was inspired to me tonight by my 30-day accountability tribe. Woot woot. If you're in here, let me know you're in here. If you catch this on the replay, by our amazing coach, Melody Ryba, just completely dropping some knowledge on us from her successes and what she's done to implement in her life to completely produce fruit in her life. So I think one of the big things for me, from my perspective of what I heard tonight, I think, goals are a huge part of attaining what we want to reach towards. What's up, Jen? Thanks for jumping in here. I think one of the biggest things is setting goals for ourselves, and that's pretty much like planting the seed, because the fruit is in the seed to plant within our lives and to get towards whatever we want to accomplish or want to be next year. With 2019 coming on, I think it's a big point that we could just kind of hit that reset button, especially if we had a really rough year or if we had things that maybe we came a little bit short and we weren't able to actually accomplish and get done. So the big thing is kind of going forward and setting that seed. But how do we do that? One of the biggest things I think is a lot of the time we can get caught up with getting in our own way of setting our own goals. So when I say that, I mean like pretty much getting either in our head, maybe we might start overthinking things, get ourselves confused, and then we have such a fogged mind to what it is we actually want as our goals and what's actually priority towards something that we want to achieve in our lives, especially coming on to next year. So another thing also is kind of using words, which I'll get into later. The power of words is so important. And, I'm going to share that a little bit later, but it's so important. And some of the things that we say can absolutely disable us towards getting towards what we actually want to achieve. So that's so important. So the big thing with planning a goal, I think, is I'm going to give three tips on what we can do. So first thing is creating a specific goal. So creating something that is specific to you, that you really want to accomplish in your life. It's something that you really want to see happen and be fruitful in your life next year for 2019. And you know what your goals are, whether it's something that you want to do with being a better person or creating better relationships, maybe getting more in shape, being more close with your family, maybe making more money next year, maybe doing something that's actually going to be better for your life and making you more happy instead of being stuck with the unhappy place that you are in, if you are in an unhappy place. Another thing is with setting these goals, creating goals that are measurable. So creating goals with a specific time, because it's all good to create goals, but if we don't have a specific date or time to when we want to accomplish these goals, I spoke about in a video a couple days ago how I wanted to create a goal of being more comfortable with being uncomfortable in the next 90 days. That was measurable for me. So in 90 days, that's something that I would like to have in myself and actually reach towards. And it's really important having measurable points so that you don't just get discouraged if it's not something that's happening right away. So create a measurable goal. And the third thing I wanted to say is creating a goal that's attainable and achievable. So being real to yourself and going towards a goal that you can actually reach, something that's not far-fetched. And most importantly, if someone else has done it before, then why can't you do it? All right? So making attainable goals and achievable ones that you know that you can actually hit, and not getting down on yourself for maybe overshooting and going a little bit further, but it's all good and trying to really inspire yourself towards going towards things. And the last thing, going back to before with having the power of words and having them disable us to actually go forward and attain the goals for 2019 is not using certain words such as can't, using words such as maybe someday, or, I never can do that. The power of words is so important because it really reflects the fruits that we produce in our life. And that's the biggest start. And I think Tim had a really good point there. Yeah, negative vibes. Surround yourself around, absolutely, man, the Lord and positive vibes. That's so important as well. And most importantly, with how you effectively use your words. So I actually want to share with you, if anybody would like to hear a little bit more about the power of words, my coach, Melody Ribe, actually shared something very, very beautiful with me. And if anyone's interested, I could definitely send this free PDF to you. And it talks about the power of words. And that's so huge because anything that we actually go forward in our life, it all pertains to how we speak and how we produce it in our minds. Because our minds, unfortunately, can't tell the difference between what's negative and positive. So it's really important to feed ourselves with all the positivity that we possibly can in going forward and achieving our goals for 2019. So I hope you're able to get some value out of this. If you were, drop some thumbs. Appreciate every single one of you. Everybody have a fantastic weekend. Take care. And again, private message me if you'd like that PDF for the power of words. Such a good thing that's changed my life, and it's been absolutely amazing. So take care. God bless everybody.